Well, g'day everybody, and welcome back to the Swiss Alps. I was I'm just over at the store here, just inspecting the equipment that we bought. That's actually quite a nice mixer, isn't it? It's a very nice mixer indeed. There's our bale shredder and our wrapper, which I'm looking forward to doing. I've only done this on one map previously, and it's actually quite enjoyable to do because I do enjoy front loader work. So the first thing that we're going to do is what I've decided to do is in the garage. I've decided that I'm going to get rid of a lot of this equipment. So I'm going to sell some of this stuff off. I am also going to sell that off because we don't need that. I'm going to probably keep hold of, I'm going to sell that off as well. The tedder we will probably keep. That baler we're going to keep. What else do we have here? I'm going to sell the bunker silo because we don't need that, and I have some plans for us for that area. I am going to sell the electric tractor because I don't think a little 50 horsepower thing is going to, I mean, it'll tow stuff around. Yeah, no worries. It'll do that small mower, but I actually want to use a larger mower. So, I'm going to keep hold of this beast for now, and I'm going to keep hold of the Lintrack, which is 136 horsepower. This should do the mowing that I want to do, so that should be okay for now. The other thing that I was going to look at was the possibility of we're probably going to sell that charging station because we don't need that as well. Because we are going to put some greenhouses in because I love doing greenhouse work on Farm Sim. I don't know why, I just get a lot of enjoyment out of it. So what I was actually going to look at is I was going to look at what type of medium tractors that we have, and I was considering looking at class. You see, that's 145 horsepower for the Arion 660. What we could do is if we go back, what have they got class-wise in the smaller tractors? See that SKH 75, that's 110 horsepower. I mean, that's not too bad. This is 150 horsepower, this Rigitrack, which we could possibly look at, seeing as how it's part of this, we could possibly look at utilizing one of these. That's 117 gram, which actually isn't too bad, and 150 horsepower is not too bad at all. I mean, I don't want to kind of ignore the DLC, but you know, some of the tractors and stuff in the DLC. However, don't know. Let's see, what's the highest we can go there? 140 horsepower on the class Arion, which I kind of really do like as well. The other option that we have is that we can go a small yard tractor of some sort, maybe a small New Holland or something like that. But then that kind of don't know. It's a hard decision to make. But anyway, it's not one that we have to make right at this point. We will after we've purchased these mowers, though. We're going to get the Nova disc, and that's 60 and that's 90. That's 150 horsepower. That is that should actually work with that Nova disc, shouldn't it? They should work together, to be honest. I reckon that they would. So we're probably better getting that. But see, if we do that, then we're looking at 150 horsepower. If we get that, that sits right at the horsepower of the tractor that we've already got. So okay, which makes me believe that we probably need to sell this off as well. Okay, we'll sell that off. We'll go into probably. What do we have here? That would actually probably be okay. So what we might do is we might actually use this, I reckon. What colour are we going to do it in? Are we going to do it in some sort of semi-greenish colour, or are we going to go... so many nice colours to choose from. It's always a bit of a problem, isn't it? Case the yellow. I don't really like the yellow tractors, but don't tell Hokey Pokey because yellow's her favourite colour. Go black. We could go like a Fent colour if we wanted to. I think we might go the that's not too bad. I think we might go that, actually, to be honest. Front loader attacher, no. Wheel setup, just standard. It doesn't do narrow tires. See, that's the thing. That's what we're going to have to be careful of, because none of this does narrow tires. Midas, standard, twin, standard, or twin. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem when it comes to fertilizing and stuff like that in our fields. At the moment, we don't need to do any fertilizing because we've got our grass fields and that's all we're doing. So, yep, I think I'm gonna buy it. Yes, let's buy. Okay, we'll grab that. That leaves us with 64,485. Mower wise, want to purchase that. Buy that, yes. Okay, and go back, and we will buy the Nova Disc 812 to go with it as well. So let's purchase that as well. All right, beautiful. And that way we still stick to some of the DLC that we've got there. So let's jump in here and pick up this stuff. Now, how do we turn on? See, this does have all-wheel steering as well. That's actually awesome. I'm really happy about that. Beautiful. Okay, let's spin around here, which is actually really good for a really good for mowing and stuff like that. So that's going to help us a lot. It allows you to get around the corners really easily. Old Simi's still getting used to using a controller here. All right, let's grab that as well. Now, how do you turn the light on this? How do you swap between? How do you swap? Select tool Y. How do we turn on? I don't know how we turn on the. Maybe we're going to have to do it here. We'll have to turn it on there. Okay, let's see which way are we going on the map to get to our place. We're going to go out to the right, turn right at the end, then turn left and turn left again and right. I think we can remember that. Possibly we can. Let's have a right, beautiful. Okay, let's have a squiz inside here. It's an interesting little tractor. It looks like it can have a GPS in it. It's got the screen sitting in there and stuff as well. Strangely enough, I never get lag in Farm Sim, but I'm getting lag on. I'm actually getting lag in this map, so I don't know why. Because I've never actually experienced that before. Let's see. I'm really going to have to start setting my steering wheel up, aren't I? So we go this way, across the railway line, then we turn left, and then we turn right again. So I think we're going to. I think it's going to be unavoidable. I think we're probably going to have to take out a loan. There we go. And I think we turn right here, and this takes us up to our farm, I'm pretty sure. So, Yeah, the accuracies in steering wheel, in using a steering wheel as opposed to using a controller, are humongous. Absolutely humongous. All right, in we go. Okay, so this is into the back of the farm. Now, we own all of that grass to the left of us as well, so that's going to be pretty cool. Let's just jump out of here. Let's see. Select that tool and we will unfold it. There we go. And let's select that tool and unfold that one as well. And this will allow us to cut this field a lot quicker, I think. So that should be okay. All right, there you go. Let's see how well Simi can actually do. How well he can do this mowing with a controller. So we need to lower that and turn that on as well. And we can probably turn our beacon off now. Let's zoom out a little bit, and off we go. Look at that. It's going to take us a lot less time to do, isn't it? Doing it this way. Okay, we'll get all this done. This whole field will probably do as grass, as silage. Then our other field over the other side of the farm, I reckon we'll do as hay. Would probably be the best bet, I reckon. So, oh, she is struggling a little bit to get up there, but it should be okay. It should be okay. There we go. Man, the amount of field work that I've done on, like the amount of grass cutting and stuff that I've done on Farm Sim, is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It's nice doing it all with the steering wheel and stuff, and a joystick for the controller and whatnot. But it's also a bit of a pain in the butt to set it all up. So let's see. Do we have a cruise control? Toggle cruise control is B. There you go. So we'll just leave that going as fast as it possibly can. Lovely. And that's the beauty about four-wheel steering, isn't it? Is you got that, you can make those really, really, really tight turns, which is pretty awesome. So lovely. Ah, it's nice to be mowing again. It's nice to be back mowing again. Let's spin around here. There we go. Spin around there. Wow, she definitely turns on a dime. Absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, lovely. So what I'm probably going to do in future episodes is I'm probably going to go into some, probably some time lapses for some of the bigger field work like this. But for now, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to probably not do a time lapse on this and just stay with you. There was also an equipment DLC for Farm Sim. I can't remember what it was, but I'm considering buying that because it has a constant bale baler, which means basically that the you don't have to stop and drop your bales after your baler's full and the baler's processed, and something like that would actually be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind using that. As well as having some other equipment in it that might come in handy for this farm, I don't know. But we're making pretty short work of this field anyway, which is really, really good. And I don't think we purchased ourselves a new windrower, did we? So we're going to have to look into that as well, which means we're definitely going to end up having to get ourselves a bit of a loan. I think maybe 150 grand. But you know, you've got to spend money to make money, right? And you've got to invest. So because we're definitely going to need to invest in more cows, because I think 10 cows just isn't going to cut it. So all right, through there, beautiful. I don't think there's anything else that we need to cut here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, yeah, we'll do that. I will fold this. Now let's change over to there. We'll turn that off and lift it, and we will fold it up as well. Lovely. That should be good. Right, now we've got to figure out where we're going to put these bales as well when we wrap them. So really, usually most of the time they leave them wrapped on the edge of a field. So that's probably what we're going to do. Let's see. Should we put the mower in there, perhaps? I think we might do that. I think we might throw this mower in here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll put the mowers in here for now. Let's spin this around. It's a very long-nosed mower, isn't it, really, when you think about it. Okay, in we go. And we shall detach that as well. Alright, and we're probably going to have to head back to the store, so I'm going to head back to the store and I will see you guys when I get there. Yes, so I'm pretty sure that the law states that with the all-wheel steering that you've got to have that turned off when you're driving a tractor on the road, so I might be wrong, but let me know if that is the case, guys. Let me know, because I'm pretty sure that is the case. So alright, let's park this up here and jump out. Now we need to work out how much we're going to have to spend. So if we go into the store, we are looking at windrowers for now, and I want to get this one here, which is 18,500. I also want to buy the truck as well. So we're actually going to have to, I reckon, take out, where are we? Where's the bank? Let's see, borrow. I don't know how much we can borrow. Let's see how much we can borrow. Probably going to need 200 and something thousand, I reckon. So let's go up to there for now. And that'll allow us to purchase under miscellaneous. That'll allow us to purchase this platform here. I don't think we need to. We don't really need to have the 3-point hitch on the back of it, so we won't. So we'll buy that for 6 grand. We will go back into here and purchase our windrower, which is right there. We will purchase that. So what's standard wide tires? We'll just go standard tires, I think. We'll buy that as well. And then the other thing that we will buy is we shall purchase the, is it in miscellaneous? I think it was. We will purchase this little beast. Should we put a 3-point hitch on the front hydraulic? I don't know. Yeah, I think we will. We'll just stick that on there, and we will buy this as well. So that takes us down to 62,000. What we might do with that 62,000 is we might actually pay some of that off for now, so we're not getting charged interest on it. We'll keep maybe 27 grand. All right, beautiful. So this beast here, we will jump in. This again has all-wheel steering, which is pretty cool. Inside, it looks magnificent. I love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. It looks like it would be a very handy piece of equipment. And I think this is also the first. This is also the first. First official modular vehicle that Farm Sim have ever brought out as well, which is actually pretty cool. So let's get in here. We'll put that platform on there. What are we going to take back? Oh no, we don't want to do that. We want to go out there. What are we going to take back? I'm hoping that this thing will tow some of this stuff. I reckon it'll probably tow the mixer. And it'll probably tow the baler as well, to be honest. So let's see if we can tow this. Will it hook this up? Yes, it will. That's perfect. Okay, and we have nothing that we can actually put on the front of this either. So, all right, let's get this back to the farm, I think. Yeah, I think we'll get this back to the farm. Okay, I'm just having a little bit. I turned the all steering mode off that while we were driving along there. I'm just having a look at trying to figure out where the best place to actually run this is going to be. I was actually thinking perhaps, I mean, we've got all of that field there as well. I don't know what we're going to use with that. I was thinking perhaps maybe over behind the Mooper shed here might be a good place for it. See, we've got manure coming up already. I was thinking maybe over here might be a good place for it. To run a couple of slugs, maybe right about here, facing that way, probably. Would probably be a good spot for it, I think. So what we might do is we might drop it down here, and let's see, unfold wrapper, and go to there, and we will detach it there, I think. Alright, so we'll bring this out probably into the field, I think. It doesn't really give us much option, does it, for the bales? The bales aren't really, like, I think we're only going to fit maybe 2, maybe 3 on there. But that might be enough. The other option is that we actually drive our bales over. So I'm not sure. Let's turn that off. Jump out of here. Let's go into our tractor over here, and we'll bring this windrower back. So. Alright, so we've got a couple of pieces of machinery left at the store which we need to pick up at some point, but not yet. So let's see, put that on. Just going to close that. Now, far less sensitive, these tractors, when you're they're far less sensitive when you don't have the all-wheel steering on. Most definitely. Okay, around the corner we go. There we go, beautiful. So I'm not sure whether Allengrat here is actually modelled off a real town or not. A real town in Switzerland. Around we go. I think this is actually a pretty cool tractor, isn't it? It's not bad. It's kind of modern. It's kind of modern. Not what I'm used to driving. I tend to drive a lot of New Hollands usually. Right, in we go. There's a bit of a bump going into here, but that's not too bad. All right. So, over we go. It's a nice little yard, isn't it? The one thing that I always wished for on Farming Sim was that was that you could that it was all like, especially the English stuff, was that it was that it could be a lot dirtier. Farms are a lot dirtier. Like they're not sparkling clean or anything like that, are they? So let's lower the windrower. Let's go into the outside view and let's turn this windrower on. There we go. And we'll just we'll run around and just pick up what we can. Do some rows, then we'll come back and do some baling. Get the baling done. We might go into all-wheel steering again. There we go. No, did I go into crab? I think I went into crab. Yes, it's crab. All-wheel steering, there we go. Alright, we definitely don't want a crab. Now, I don't know what they use crab for. Any of you guys out there that are farmers and have an all-wheel steering tractor, what do you use crabbing for? Is it for perhaps when you're loading and stuff like that to make things a little bit easier, or? Also, how do we go into cruise control like that? There we go, that'll be better. So a nice little Pottinger windrower here. It's not overly large, which is absolutely perfect. Especially perfect for up here on the hills in the old Swiss Alps. Right, around we go. Shouldn't take us too long to get this done, so what I will do is I might actually go into a time lapse, guys. Alright guys, we are nearly done on this. Nearly done. One of the wonderful things about this all-wheel steering is that it certainly makes for doing up and downs a lot easier in regards to you've got such a good turning circle on it. Okay, that should be okay, I reckon. Alright, beautiful. It should give us enough there. Probably a little bit messy, a little bit too messy. Don't cringe. Don't cringe, all of you awesome. Does that fold? No. Does that fold or not? Yeah, there we go. It does fold. Beautiful. Okay, nice. So, yeah, don't cringe, all of you awesome real-life farmers and stuff at the terrible rows that I just did, but... let's see, where are we going to park this? Probably going to have to park this up over here. Actually, we'll park it down here, I think. Where it was originally, I think, intended to go. We'll back you in there, because we do have to pick up our... baler anyway, so we might as well put it in here. Oh, Simi, come on. Get him in there. There we go. So much less accuracy. I don't know how you PS and Xbox people do it with your controllers and stuff, especially with first-person shooters and things like that. So let's grab this. Oh, we should be getting pretty close. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so it's this area here where this silage pit was, is the area where we're probably going to put some greenhouses, I think. That's what the plan is anyway, to throw a couple of greenhouses in there, which we'll probably do in the next episode, but for now it's pretty important that we try and get these... Oh, what's going on there? It's pretty important that we try and get these cows fed first and in full production. Okay, where are we starting? We're starting about here by the looks of it. Okay, so we will drop that. We'll turn that on. Off we go. Beautiful. Okay, a little bit of some grass bales for our moopers to do some TMR. That's going to be good. We're also going to need to hold on to grass bales or hay bales. Okay, that's not very good. I'm just gonna grab that sign and I'm gonna go and hide it in the shed, so that nobody knows. Okay, what do we do to unfold this with a controller? Unload baler, so it's that one there. Beautiful. Alright, there we go. So that's our, nope, you gotta close it again. That's the problem with these type of balers, isn't it? I was watching somebody down the road, it was a while ago, actually running their old crone baler and doing the same thing. It's pretty awesome to see. Pretty awesome to see. Alright, we'll have to keep our eyes on that. Okay. Might go into here. That's not a bad view, although it is a bit washed out, isn't it? Which makes it a little bit harder. Okay, we'll open you up. And close you again. And off we go. So I think we're going to get a fair few bales out of this area anyway. The grass looks nice and lush, doesn't it? Like nice thick grass. I don't know how the cows are going to enjoy eating all the flowers, but I'm sure they'll be fine. I am sure that the girls will be fine. I was considering doing seasons on this, so that we could do some beef cattle as well, but I changed my mind and thought, if I'm getting back into farm sim, then I might as well just get back into it slowly rather than go full-blown seasons. Although seasons does give you a bit more time to do a whole pile of stuff though, doesn't it? So alright guys, I am going to time-lapse this one as well, so I will see you guys when all of this baling is done. No, I won't. Oh, whoa, hang on a sec, we're getting close. There we go. Maybe we won't time-lapse it. Maybe we'll just keep going for a few more bales, because we're nearly at the end of the episode anyway, so I can certainly finish this off at the end of the episode. But yeah, very, very nice. I'm enjoying being back in farm sim again. It's actually quite cool, and having all of this new and extra equipment is pretty awesome as well. So we might look into that other equipment pack. DLC, and come on, you can unload. No, I was holding the wrong button, that's why. So I might look into that other DLC pack and consider getting that, so that we could get some of the other equipment, especially that constant baler. which I think will be a really good one. I can't remember whether it's a bale wrapper as well, though, because we don't want anything that wraps. So, although this baler is probably going to do a good job anyway, isn't it? I guess right around there. A little bit of a tight turn. Hopefully I didn't miss any of that grass there. And nearly at the end. I'm starting to get used to the controller, guys. Starting to get used to it. Right, there we go. Now I may also try and convince Hokey Pokey to come into this farm as well. You never know. You never know your luck, do you? As to whether or not you are able to convince her to do that. See, she has a very similar problem to me with gaming, though not quite as bad, is that she can play something and get quite addicted to it. And she was the one that actually got me into Farm Sim in the first place. The only reason why I do play Farm Sim is because she got me into Farm Sim 17, so there you go. I had Farm Sim 15 and I played it for like 5 or 10 minutes, and it really frustrated me because I couldn't get my steering wheel working and stuff, and I gave up on it. And then she purchased Farm Sim 17 and started playing that, and then bang, there I was playing it as well. So there you go. Interesting fact. Thank you, Hokey Pokey. Thank you for that. Right, we're getting pretty close to another bale. We are going to have quite a few bales, aren't we? It's going to be pretty good. So it's going to definitely get us a fair bit of TMR, but we are going to have to take out some more loan money and get ourselves some more cows, though. So, because we do need to consider at the moment, our only income at the very present moment is going to be 10 cows, which isn't going to give us quite enough income to be paying loans off and stuff like that. So we're going to have to look into other stuff as well, probably silage sales, I would think. We are going to have some crops at some point, so we're going to need to purchase some fields probably. But we can also go and do some jobs for people as well, so that's probably going to be pretty good. But for now, we need to just concentrate on getting these cows fed. Once you've given them TMR, once they've got TMR, they don't need, you don't need to be giving them anything else, because they actually feed from the TMR, and the TMR gives them 100% production anyway, so we should be okay. Alright, down we go. That was good timing, wasn't it? Look at that. Look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful view. Alright. Down you go. Stop looking at the view, Simmy. Start doing the work. There we go. I'll tell you one mistake that I did do was when I purchased Farm Sim 19, I purchased it from the Giants website. I pre-purchased it from the Giants website, which is all good and well, you know, to do the pre-purchase and everything. But I've regretted it ever since, because it's so much easier to control everything and download stuff from Steam than it is from the Giants website. Not that it's hard to download from the Giants website, but for some reason updates and stuff like that take hours and hours for me to download from the Giants website. I don't know why. Some stuff downloads really, really quick from Hokey Pokey's machine, but on my machine, for some reason, hours and hours. So to download the latest 1.7.1 patch took a couple of hours for me. And I've always suffered that problem from downloading from the Giants website. So I think next version of Farm Sim, I think I will be purchasing it from Steam as opposed to from the Giants website, because then all DLC and stuff, you've got to go and purchase it from their website. You've got to wait for their email with your download link. You've got to put in codes and all that type of stuff. Whereas with Steam, you press a button, off it goes. You purchase it and it installs. So, which quite honestly, you can't argue with, can you? Let's see. Let's try and pick up some of this stuff while we're here. I want to pick up as much as I possibly can. There we go. What a turning circle. Okay, there we go. Grab this stuff here as well. I do like cleaning up as much as I possibly can. I don't completely clean, but I certainly try and clean up the bigger bits of stuff, because every little bit counts, right? Every little bit adds towards a full bale. So, well, there we go. In we go. Okay, where are we off to next? Just up here. It should be okay. Now, she does struggle to get up some of these hills sometimes. I've got the mod in from the mod hub that prevents bales from rolling, by the way, in case you're wondering why they're all sitting there so perfectly and being so well behaved. That is the reason why. Alright, I think one more bale and then I'm probably going to finish this episode up, I think, guys. Let's see, let's go through here. Cut around there and I will chuck a Yui here and we'll go back up this way, I think. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Hopefully it's not going to take me as long to get used to the controller and to provide you guys with a little bit more of a smoother experience, perhaps. There we go, that turning circle. Man, I love it so much. Alright, we'll get that there. It's also good for doing those sharp corners where you need to make sure that you pick up all the grass, all the road grass on the really sharp corners. Look at that. I reckon that would make an absolutely awesome screenshot, wouldn't it? That is beautiful. Okay, close you off. In we go. Continue to pick the rest of this stuff up, and I will see you guys in the next episode. If you like this episode, please make sure to hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe. Don't forget to come and join me on Twitch. I will be streaming tonight. Not tonight when you're watching this, but tonight while I'm recording it. And I hope to see all you guys on Twitch at some point. I am still considering streaming on YouTube. Let me know what you think of that idea, and let me know if I stream on YouTube, would you be sort of more willing or interested in watching, or even be able to watch if I am streaming on YouTube as opposed to Twitch? So let me know anyway, guys. But as for now, thank you very much for watching this. I'm so rapt to be back in here. I'm so rapt to be back in here. You will notice that I do fart around a lot in Farm Sim, so I do take my time and fart around, but so be it. I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.